Well, good evening everyone, and welcome back again. Cumberland Outdoorsman here, and I've got another 22 series video for you. I just recently posted a video featuring the CCI 22 CB short, or CB cap. It's a very low noise, low power, and low intensity cartridge that's suitable for informal target plinking or even pest control, as I showed you in that video. And also featured the 22 CB long for those of you that don't want to shoot shorts in your particular gun. So since we're on the subject of low power 22 ammunition like that, I thought I would try out some of this Quiet 22 by CCI. I've got a box of this, and then I've got some of this CCI Quiet 22 semi-auto, and I've got some of this CCI Suppressor 22 long rifle. These are all loads that are below 1,000 feet per second in velocity. Well, since we're on the subject of low velocity and low noise 22 cartridges made by CCI, I've got a few guns here that I want to test them out with. I got a bolt action and a semi-automatic, and I've also got a semi-automatic handgun here. And let me say something about CCI. You know, it's really nice to have a company like that that caters to the 22 rimfire enthusiast, or just a rimfire enthusiast, because they offer a lot of loadings in other calibers as well. But in particular, the 22 long rifle and the 22 short just have so many different variations that are offered by CCI, and I'll tell you, my hat's off to them, because they make some really good quality ammunition, and they make it in so many different varieties to cater to so many different needs for us enthusiasts, hunters, and sportsmen. So, you know, I can't say enough about that. But we're going to test out some of these guns using this ammunition that I've got on the table here. I've got a target, once again, a stick-on target. We're going to check for accuracy out to about 30 or 35 yards. And then I've got some ballistic putty here that I want to test these out on as well. So stay tuned. This is going to be a fun little video. Okay folks, to start off with, I'm going to test out this CCI Quiet 22 LR. This is the lowest velocity loading that I have here on the table. It's set at 710 feet per second, and we're going to test it out in this newly acquired Remington model 581 that I just got last summer, I believe. This is my favorite model of 22 rifle, and I just had to have this one because it's a first year production, and it's just got a beautiful stock on it, and the gun was in such great condition I just had to snatch it up, you know. Now it's topped with a Bushnell Banner 6-power scope, and we're going to test it here at 30 yards. Then I've got a little Marlin Model 60. Now I featured this little rifle in several other videos in the past, and we're going to see whether or not the CCI Quiet will actually cycle through a semi-automatic. And then I've got another little handgun here. I don't think I've shown this one in the past. This is a Ruger Mark III, just a standard Mark III semi-automatic, and we'll see how well it handles the CCI Quiet and the CCI Suppressor 22 long rifle. So let me go ahead and get loaded up, and we'll take some shots. Stick with me. Okay, I got 5 rounds loaded up in the magazine. We got the target set up, and I'm ready to start shooting. Pardon the noise in the background. Those are cicadas, by the way. That's those early summer cicadas that come out every year. Occasionally my air conditioning unit is going to kick on and off. It's off right now, but let's go ahead and start shooting. I'm going to shoot at the top target on the left. It's out of a clean barrel, so I have no idea where this is going to hit. I've got this gun sighted in for higher velocity 22 ammo. I'm aiming right in the middle, so it's hitting a little bit low. That's even quieter than the 22 CB short. I gotta tell you, that's really quiet. And quite accurate. Okay. Okay, I loaded up 5 more rounds, and I'm gonna shoot at that same target, only I'm gonna aim higher, because as you can see, it's hitting rather low. That's pretty good right there, folks. Okay, now I've got 5 rounds of this CCI Suppressor 22 long rifle loaded up. It's rated at 970 feet per second, and there you can see on the bottom it's for small game. 45 grain hollow point. I'm going to shoot at that target right next to the one I just shot at with the CCI Quiet. I expect this is going to hit a little bit higher, so here we go. Get zoomed in here. Yeah, it's a little bit louder. A little bit of a pop. Not as quiet as the Quiet 22. I'm aiming right at the middle in the center target in the top row. All right. I'm going to try 5 more rounds and see where they land. Okay, I got 5 more rounds loaded up. Let's see where they go. We're going to shoot at that target on the right in the top row. Here we go. Pretty consistent, not too bad. All right, not too bad, folks. Okay, now we've set the bolt action aside, and I'm going to try this semi-automatic Marlin Model 60, and we're going to see whether or not the Quiet 22, CCI Quiet 22 here, is going to cycle and see how accurate it is. Alright, now I got it charged, and it's ready to shoot. So I'm going to shoot at the target in the bottom row on the left. Here we go. We'll see how well this stuff cycles and how accurate it is in this gun. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to manually cycle this. And it hit off to the left, it looks like. like I'm all over the place with this stuff using this rifle. All right. Not very good at all. That's why we're out here testing this stuff. Now we're going to try the quiet 22 semi-auto and see if it cycles and if there's any difference in the accuracy with this ammunition. Okay, got 5 rounds loaded up in the Marlin Model 60 of the quiet 22 semi-auto 22 long rifle, rated at 835 feet per second. And here we go. Aiming at the middle target in the bottom row. Well, it cycles. That's it. That's 5 shots. Looks like it's grouping better too. Okay, now I got 5 rounds of this CCI Suppressor 22 long rifle loaded in this Marlin Model 60, and we're going to see how well it does on the last target. Get it centered up there for you a little bit better. All right, here we go. Loaded up, ready to shoot. Bottom row, furthest target on the right. Now that's quite a bit louder, but it does cycle reliably. Okay, that's 5 shots. Well, it looks like it grouped a little bit high and to the left, but 4 of them all made one nice ragged hole. One of them just a little bit outside of the group. That's using the Marlin Model 60. Okay, now we're going to test this CCI Suppressor 22 long rifle, rated at 970 feet per second, at 30 yards on some ballistic putty to see if we get any expansion, because these are hollow points, as you can see. So let's see what kind of results we get here. Here we go. Okay, folks, I put this ballistic putty inside this plastic bag to keep it from blowing apart, but as you can see, we got a pretty good sized hole there. Try and take this apart, see if we can find a bullet down here. Didn't go through, but it's down here somewhere. Wow. It really went in there. There it is. I found it. I just got to dig it out. This has kind of a clay-like consistency. Well, that little bullet really expanded, just like a hollow point should, hitting that stuff. Perfectly mushroomed bullet. And it retained all of its weight. So anyway, that's pretty good performance there. Well folks, sometimes when I come out here and I test these different loads, 22 loads out of my rifles, I'm quite often astonished at the results that I get as I'm making the videos, because it's somewhat unexpected. And if you've watched my videos in the past, you know what I'm talking about. Here I've got 5 shots each from the Remington Model 581 bolt action using the CCI Quiet. Now I expected to get a little bit more accuracy than that, you know, but not bad, but still it could be better. And then I moved over here and shot the 22 Suppressor out of that rifle and did quite well. But then when I shot the Marlin Model 60, you saw the results here that I got using the Quiet 22, just a standard 710 feet per second loading. But then when I switched over to the semi-auto Quiet, that's the group I got at 30 yards. One of them fell a little bit short, but 4 shots all went into one ragged little hole there using that Marlin Model 60. Then when I shot the Suppressor 22 out of that Marlin Model 60, they shot a little bit higher because they were higher velocity. But that's a pretty good group right there, folks. Not bad at all out of that little Marlin. You got 4 shots right there, almost all touching. I guess they are all touching. Almost one ragged hole there, and then one just outside of the group. That's pretty good performance. And then shooting the Suppressor hollow point into that Ballistic putty, I got a beautiful mushroom 22 bullet there. That's 45 grains, and it opened up just perfectly at that distance. And I always try to test the ammunition at ranges where I would expect to encounter game or pests or whatever else I'm shooting at, so as to give you a true result of what you can expect out of the ammunition in case you go out and want to try it yourself. So you can compare your results with mine. Well folks, it's getting a little bit late and the light's starting to fade, but before we go, we're going to have a little bit of fun with this Ruger Mark III. And I've got some targets set up down here. I've got 5 cans filled with water, and I've got 3 steel targets, 2 squirrels and 1 bunny that we're going to shoot at, see if we can't knock them over. So let's see how well the pistol will handle this low velocity, low noise 22 ammunition by CCI. Okay, I got the Ruger Mark III loaded up and we're getting ready to shoot. So let me zoom in on those first 3 targets. We'll see how well this little gun can handle the CCI semi-auto 22 Quiet. I have no idea where this is hitting, but I'm just going to aim straight at it. Okay, that one hit good. That was rather loud out of that pistol, but it cycled, I think. That was a hit. Not sure if that was a hit or not. Okay. Now I've got this Suppressor hollow point ammunition. I'm going to aim at those water-filled cans there. I'm going to shoot the one on the right first. That was a miss. Okay, and that one that's still standing. One wants to be stubborn. Okay, let me knock over that bunny rabbit if I can. I'll try and hit him again. Missed. Well, I hit it, but I can't knock it over. That's a stubborn target. Well, folks, like I said, the light's starting to fade. It's getting a little bit late in the day, and I need to go ahead and wrap up this video. But before I go, let me express my thanks and telling you that I appreciate you coming along and watching the video. Hopefully you got some useful information out of it and also some entertainment. I always try to add a little bit of fun in with these videos. So remember, if you like to go hunting, fishing, camping, shooting, hiking, whatever it may be, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And also remember, hit that like button, smash the bell icon, and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this will come your way. So until next time, you all take care. Get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. And if you go out and go shooting, please do it safely. And remember, the Cumberland Outdoorsman is going to be here making more videos. This is fishing season, but I'll always try to include some gun content, especially for you 22 enthusiasts. And I'll try to keep it going as long as I can. So we'll see you next time. Y'all take care.